I tried to warn these moon boys, but they just wouldn't listen. And now the bears are on a dump down mission. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, the Bitcoin price is in an absolutely critical spot. If the bears regain control of this trend, wow, things could get absolutely brutal here in the short term. But we also need to discuss what happens if the bears don't regain control, and what if the bulls continue to move higher. Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. Just several days ago, degenerates, these moon boys came on here and told the Don just how bullish Bitcoin was. We're going straight to 30,000, Kirby. You'll see. Oh, I see it, little Jimmy. I see a harsh, swift rejection at the 24K range. I see a retest back down into the same channel of which we've been trading in now for months and months on end. And I see also a rejection right at the top of the one-day Keltner channel's indicator, which if you are subscribed to this channel, you would know has been the most pinpoint accurate resistance indicator for the entire Bitcoin bear market, in my opinion. Let's get this crypto. The Don is fired up, and rightfully so, because these moon boys, ladies and gentlemen, they've been flapping their gums a million miles an hour, typing a million miles an hour, Don, you, this, that, the other thing. What I can tell you right now is that realism is the key to navigating not only this market, but every market in the world. If you get caught up in the delusion, if you get caught up in the hopium, it can lead to negative outcomes. With that being said, let's move over to the US dollar index. Stream after stream, I've been pointing out that the US dollar index has just been absolutely ripping, looking incredibly bullish to me. We've been in a bull market here on the DXY really for over a year at this point, ladies and gentlemen, a consecutive series of higher highs and higher lows. This is exactly what you'd like to see in a bull market, regardless of the asset. So, what did we have here? We had a dump. All of the moon boys told me that this was it, Kirby. The top is in. All right, well, there's no indication of that, but since you live in La La Land, that's what you believe. I told you, I don't see anything like that. I continue to see higher highs and higher lows. And then we had the pattern form here. A bullish cup and handle, right? Cup, we dropped back, broke the neckline, and we almost hit the target of the pattern, okay? Deepest part of the cup, dragged over to the breakout point. I mean, very, very close here, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, we hit the target, and now there's been a correction. And the correction right now, for the time being, is retesting this trend line of resistance and looking to possibly flip it into new support. Let's get this crypto. This is how technical analysis works, right? You see the trend line break, you hit the pattern target roughly, then there's a correction, and we look to use the old resistance as new support. For the time being, we have 2 daily closes of support at this range. Today is the 3rd day. Of course, anything can happen. We can dump right through there. It's just that if we do wind up seeing support built here and the trend starts to move higher once more, ladies and gentlemen, this is just yet another higher low on a series of higher lows, right? You see what I'm saying? The bullish trend just keeps building and building and building. And if this is in fact the case, well, I think this can be very, very problematic for Bitcoin moving forward, because as I've showed you on yesterday's stream, and really every stream I've done over the past several years, probably, well, maybe not everyone, but a lot, ladies and gentlemen, we see when this DXY is in a bear market, Bitcoin performs extremely, extremely well. And when the DXY is in a bull market, it just really hasn't been great for Bitcoin, okay? We've seen that, right? Going back into 2017, right? The bear market on the DXY, Bitcoin was in a bull market. Bull market on the DXY, Bitcoin was in a bear market. Bear market on the DXY, Bitcoin in a bull market, and here we are in the current day. Bitcoin in a bear market, DXY in a bull market. Let's get this crypto. The Don is fired up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, if you could smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, thanks for the thumbs up. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you don't miss any more of these important Bitcoin updates. Welcome to the channel. So getting back to Bitcoin here, basically what I'm looking for right now, ladies and gentlemen, from a bullish standpoint, right? Because I have to cover the bullish standpoint as well because people will lose their minds if I don't. You really, really want to see 22,000 hold as support. But right now, seeing this doji candle here, okay? Just remember this. We're going to look at two more charts in a moment. Just remember this here, okay? You see how the wick goes way up and then the candle body closed here all the way down towards the bottom? This is what's known as a bearish doji candle, okay? You saw that the price action tried to squeak up higher and it failed. Boom, the sell pressure came back in and it closed the day way lower than where it had gone up to prior. Now, if we follow that doji up, which might actually be a doji reversal, followed up by a consecutive bearish candle the next day, ladies and gentlemen, that's classic possible reversal looking candles right there, right? Just take a look at the last run we had. Very similar doji. You see that, right? Compared to the current day, very similar, followed up by yet another bearish candle, and then we were followed up by several more days of bearish action to the downside. And even on this one over here, take a look, ladies and gentlemen, right? Doji up top there, wick up, candle body lower, followed by consecutive downside action, right? Even on something like up here, back up at the trapdoor range, right? Big 3-day pump to the upside, all of the moon boys jumping, dancing on the tabletops. Kirby, shut up, little Jimmy. We get a doji, it drops, and then we capitulate. So, of course, there are no certainties or guarantees in trading. Past performance does not indicate future results, yada, yada, yada. But to me right now, this look is a bit concerning. And taking this knowledge that you've just learned here, let's move over to these two charts. Now, this one here is the Bitcoin CME futures chart, okay? This is traded on the traditional market. Now, notice, ladies and gentlemen, we also have a doji here. And if we flip on our Keltner channels indicator, it's really clean, right? We have the possible reversal doji right near the top of the band, which, again, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the resistance point throughout the entire bear market. So until proven otherwise, I'm going to respect that, okay? It doesn't mean that it has to play out this way again, right? Doesn't mean that, right? It could go right through. It's just that from a probability standpoint, it's acted as resistance this entire bear market. So I have to respect it from a realistic standpoint, right? This is what I'm looking for personally. So we have a possible reversal doji followed up by a red candle, subject to change. However, we have to see how the day closes out, but this is textbook stuff and it's right at the top of the Keltner channel band. So keep this in mind here. Also, I know just to touch on this point, we do have a gap right here, ladies and gentlemen, up to about nearly 29,000. It's possible that if we wind up breaking out here, that we could look to retest that and close the gap. It's possible, but right now my eyes are still focused on the fact that here on the daily time frame, we have a reversal doji, possible red candle confirmation the following day at the top of the Keltner channel band, which has acted as resistance this entire bear market. Let's get this crypto. Now let's move over to the next chart. This is the GBTC chart, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust chart. It's traded on the traditional market as well. You can look it up on your own time. It's basically a derivative of Bitcoin, right? It's a trust that holds spot Bitcoin, but you can't get the Bitcoin back out, so it's a one-way street, yada, yada, yada. I've talked about it a million times on this channel. So this particular instrument has had a tendency to front-run the Bitcoin price. A clear-cut example of that is back up here, where when spot Bitcoin put in a higher high, right? The first high was about 65,000, then the all-time high came in at 69,000 roughly. This chart, however, never made a new higher high. And at the time, I was like, ladies and gentlemen, this could be extremely problematic for Bitcoin because this chart has a tendency to front run the action. It's almost as if it shows you a little bit deeper into the future, okay? And the reason for that, in my opinion, just my speculative opinion on why that occurs, is because you can't do anything with the Bitcoin once it's put in this trust. Okay, you can't send it to anybody. You can't use it for anything. You can't put it in cold storage. It's a one-way street. The Bitcoin goes into the trust. They lock it up in their custodian vault, and that's it. Okay, there's nothing more that happens. So people are just using it for price speculation and nothing else. So the price action to me is a little bit more pure, if that makes sense. So we're already seeing a big drop here today, ladies and gentlemen. Same thing. Doji, possible reversal candle, right at, what do you know, the top of the Keltner channel range, which, look at it, folks, perfect touches acting as resistance all throughout the bear market. Here we are again, right there at the top, and we actually have a gap down today. That's strong, ladies and gentlemen, a gap down there. And you can see from yesterday's high, from the top of the wick down to the bottom today, that's already a 9% drop, okay? Bitcoin on the spot price has not dropped 9% today, okay? So it's possible that this is showing that we could have a little bit more room to go to the downside, and we have to monitor the momentum here. And just from a structural perspective as well, ladies and gentlemen, notice this red line, okay? Peak here back in 2018, peak here in 2019, used it as support here in 2020, and then it was the trapdoor range here on the GBTC chart that once we lost the support, whoopsies, we plunged deep down into the crypto abyss. So now, very similar to the DXY chart that we looked at earlier, that it's backtesting old resistance looking to use it as support. We basically just now saw GBTC test back up to this old support and is now trying to confirm it as new resistance. Let's get this crypto. The dawn struck gold again. So, ladies and gentlemen, this chart is extremely worrisome for me because if we're already confirming resistance up at this trend line, it could be front running the Bitcoin price once again. Catch my drift here? You see where I'm going with this? Nobody's going to show you this type of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are appreciating, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, take the little bell, and select all. Welcome to the channel. Nobody likes to look at this stuff. They don't understand, okay? Now, targets here on GBTC, if we are to drop further, I mean, you see it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's pretty clear to me. The next level of significant confluence is down at about $8.60, $8.50, somewhere around there, okay? From where we are at right now, that's over a minus 40% drop to the downside. Savage, heinous, borderline ludicrous, if you do in fact ask me, but it is what it is, all right? I'm just showing you what I see in the chart. Let's go back to the spot price now. So with those charts taken into consideration, I hope you understand the urgency here, ladies and gentlemen, that a large swing move might be coming in this market. And right now, I told you, I'm speculating to the downside here still. I'm planting my feet in the ground and telling these moon boys right now, the dawn is still speculating to the downside. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, to me, all of the evidence is there that the probability, in my opinion, is still higher for a drop to the downside, more so than the probability for a move to the upside, right? Even if it's 70% to a 30%, something like that. The 30% can always still win. You understand what I'm saying? It could still rip up even though the odds look to be against it, okay? There are no certainties or guarantees in trading. But right now, I'm preparing to potentially crush this next move, taking all of these charts into consideration, ladies and gentlemen. Other people aren't looking at it deeply enough, in my opinion. They're looking at news articles. Oh, look, Michael Saylor and his friend bought Bitcoin, so I think it's going up today. Trash, ladies and gentlemen, absolute trash. Here on this channel, we're looking at the cold, hard facts, okay? And right now, I'm looking to get aggressive with my next trade setup idea here to potentially crush this next market swing if/when it does in fact occur. And if you do want to see all of my real-time trade setup ideas for this potential impending move, ladies and gentlemen, this is what my trade setup ideas look like in VIP. This right here is an example of a magnificent short that I took from above 27,000 and smashed it. Okay? Everybody else was saying the bottom is in, Kirby, the bottom is in. The Don saw the trapdoor break, and whoopsies! I opened a short and absolutely wrecked the trade to the downside in a good way. Inverse wrecked. Let's get this crypto. Ha ha ha. The Don struck gold again. So ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to see all of my real-time VIP trade setup ideas and alerts for this next potential impending move, my trade setup ideas and posts look just like this in VIP. I post my thoughts, my ideas, everything, and then I post all of my real-time updates for the trade setup idea as well. You could see that on the right. So if you're not already in my VIP and you'd like to be in there before this next potential impending move, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. The Don struck gold again. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss out on my next real-time VIP trade setup idea and alert. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And honestly, folks, I think I'm going to leave you there. I mean, what else can I show you? Upside targets, possibly 25,000 to 28,000 to 30,000. Right? That's just based off of these areas of key critical confluence here. We kind of have an air pocket range here, right? So if we continue to move up, I would expect very minimal resistance moving up through that range. It's just that where we're at right now, we do have critical resistance, right? We're there right now at critical resistance. And we also have the potential reversal doji followed up by the potential bearish candle continuation, yada, yada, yada. I already explained this. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm going to leave it off. Actually, targets to the downside, we can talk about that for one quick second, would be back down to the bottom of this trend line here to continue the higher low trajectory. You know, this could be anywhere from about 19,000 to 19,500. And of course, ultimately, if we really drop this wick low there at about 17,500, those would be my short-term realistic targets if we see this thing get rejected hard, okay? But either way, right now, ladies and gentlemen, Ethereum is looking potentially juicy to me here as well. I'm going to be working around the clock, looking for potentially life-changing trade setup ideas for myself, and I'm going to be posting everything that I find exclusively for you in VIP. So if you're not already in my VIP, I'll see you in there right now after this video. What a time, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my VIPs. I'll keep you guys up to date all along the way. I'm excited right now. This market looks to be shaping up for a monumental move, and I am looking to potentially crush it like a two-ton man on a tuna fish can. Let's get this crypto. The Don is fired up. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, if you enjoyed here today, thumbs up for the video. Thanks for that thumbs up. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe, tick the little bell, and select all. That will give you the notification next time I upload. Welcome to the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Welcome to the channel. And until next time, I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. The Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
Material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell /long or short any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments. Nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.